I was scared. He was like, yeah, I'll take you to get your kids some food. I know you're scared. You don't want to do this. Okay, guys, here go my spaghetti. I'm going to put it in the microwave probably for about, I don't know, 2 3 minutes, not that long. And I'm going to make my bread and I will be back. Yes, yes, yes. I love lots and lots of cheese. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I am eating spaghettis. Yeah, we are eating us some spaghetti today. Today is Sunday, probably. It is 10:44 p.m. on Sunday. This is my first meal since, what did I eat yesterday? We had movie night Friday. Yeah, we had movie night Friday. We had hot wings, fried chicken wings, and pizza. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 2 days. This is my first meal in 2 days, guys. Crazy. Here's spaghettis. I got a little clip show you guys how I made it. This is the only way that I can eat spaghetti. I really don't like pasta, but when I fix it up like this, I love it. Yeah, when I was little, I didn't eat spaghetti. I didn't start eating spaghetti till about really noodles. I tried some noodles with my son once. I was craving it when I was pregnant, and that was 26 years ago. So I would say 26 years. That's when I started eating noodles. How long you been eating noodles? Do you like noodles? Pasta? Yeah, when I was little, my grandma, she used to cook me whatever I wanted. If I didn't want to know if she, then she'd cook whatever she wanted. If I didn't want to know whatever, she'll cook me something that I did. That's my problem. That's why now I am so picky because of my grandma. Yep, she cooked me whatever I wanted. It's crazy. Here you can have the first bite. Bite, bite, bite. Wow. Got cold. Then I have my bread. You guys want some more? Sorry, it's so slouchy. Guys, see my pussy shirt? I want to go back and get me. I wish they had like a yellow one. I wish they had a yellow one. Bucky's. If you're watching this video, make a yellow shirt like this, please. And if you have a Bucky's in your state, go. Please go. I've been thinking about Bucky's for years and years. One year we went to Texas and my sister-in-law didn't even take us to Bucky's. If you have a Bucky's where you at, go, guys. Especially if it's a grand opening. I just hope and pray to God they don't hire. I hope they keep their prices low. What do you guys think? Put in the comment down below. You think Bucky's gonna keep their prices low? I need to look at other states and see how much their stuff is. But guys, a bag of chips, a bag of ends, 149. God, you can't even buy. You can't buy no kind of chips at Circle K, AM, PM, Q-tip for $1.49. You can't get no chip for no $1.49. I think even a little quarter bag is two something now. You can't. Please, Bucky, keep your price the same. Oh my God, that brisket. Mm-mm. Today we have the drink. What is that? I got this from a food box. Hydration with benefit. Juicy flavors. No artificial colors or flavors. Unwell. 10 grams of protein. Unwell. It is so delicious. This is so delicious. Unwell. Delicious. I was at 10 out of 10. Fanta. Guys, this literally was frozen. I just took it out the freezer 5 minutes ago. Look at it. It's all thought out. Fanta. I got this from a food box too. Fanta. Ooh, so delicious. Let's open it. We're gonna drink this first. Bottle opener, beer opener, bottle opener. Ooh, excuse me. Mm-mm. Delicious. Cause I gotta get back on my water. I don't think I've drunk no water since Thursday. I'm serious. I don't think I might have drunk some water Thursday, but I know for sure I haven't drunk no water since Friday. That's the truth. What have I done with 60 years of my life? What have I done with 6 years of my life? Nothing. Nothing. I know a lot of people like, oh, thank God you got this. Thank God you got that. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Yes, I do. I thank God for everything I have. But I only have 15 to 20 years. I'm going to say 10 to 20 years left in my life. And there's lots more that I want. I am blessed to have what I do have. I am happy to have what I do have, but I want more. I did not think when I turned 60 it would be like this. I thought I would be, I didn't think I would be filter rich. I don't want to be filter rich because money don't make you happy. I thought I would be, able to kick back and enjoy, my little years I have left. Enjoy my grandkids. Just enjoy. It's nothing that I want to do because if it was something that I want to do, I would make sure that I, work toward to do it. The only thing I would really love to do is visit Texas, probably a couple more times, and visit Vegas at least twice a year, and visit California at least every month. If you plan these things out, set money aside, and save, you can do it. That's not asking much. Like when I go to Vegas, all my life, every time we went to Vegas, back then, I had to take 10 grand. I always did it. I did. I said, this is what I'm going to take, and I took it. $1,000 has to be for me to gamble because I like to gamble. I'm not no gamble, 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 but I love to gamble. When I go to Vegas, I have to have $1,000. When I go to the casino out here on my birthday or just to go, I need to have $500. I have to. If I don't have 1,000 for Vegas to gamble with and 500 to go on my birthday, I'm not going. That's why I didn't go this year on my birthday because I didn't have $500. It don't bother me. I can't go nowhere with no money. I need to have enough money where I don't have to be saying, "Ooh, I can't do this. I gotta say this." Whatever. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, but I am happy. I am blessed to have what I got. But um, I it's still stuff I want to do. There's still places I want to go, things I want to see. I wouldn't mind going back to Grand Canyon a couple more times to see the Grand Canyon, but it's not a must. But Texas, Vegas, and California, those are three things on my bucket list, and I know I can do it. And guys, I hear ya. I know I am blessed. God bless me, but God doing. I have to do 90%, and God do 10% because God gonna have me no matter what. God gonna have me. So I have to do more because I don't have that long left. And like you guys are younger than me, y'all got time. I don't. I need another car. That's something I asked for another car. If I don't get my, well, I know I'm gonna get that in time. My mobile home RV. I'm gonna get it in time, but it's not a rush on my list. My main thing I need to focus on is decluttering my house. That's what I really need to focus on. My house, I've been in my house 23 years, and I never, probably twice, we done had yard sales and, got rid of a lot of stuff. Twice out of 24 years. My son 26. So twice out of 25 years, I'm going to say 24 years. Twice out of 24 years, we have decluttered our house. That's it. That's not good. Out of 24 years, I only done decluttered my house twice. So that's what I'm finna work on, decluttering my house. What I'm gonna do, I'm finna go through my one closet, my front door closet, coat closet, get everything. I got so much new stuff in there. I got so much stuff in there. I'm going through it, put everything in here, sell it, $1. I'm gonna go to the park early in the morning. Everything gonna be $1, $1, $1. After I get through with that closet, after I get through that closet, I'm gonna go through all my movies, my DVD movies. We're not gonna watch them no more. I don't know. I don't know why we was buying the movie. My husband, he can watch movies over and over and over. I can't. A lot of the movies we didn't even watch. If we did watch the other movie, we only watched the one. My husband probably watched it 2 or 3 times. But once we got that DVD recorder where you can record movies, so we used to just record stuff and then we could just watch it over and over and over, the DVR. After that came out, we didn't need to buy no movie. I don't know why did I buy no movie. I got so many movies, so many of them brand new. That's what I'm gonna do after I do the coat closet. I'm gonna go through all my movies. I'm gonna get rid of all of it. We're not gonna watch none of the movies. The movies is gonna be $2. I don't care. If you ain't got $2, you ain't getting it. $2. And then what I do, like the second time I go to sell them, I put them down to 50 cents. But the first go around gonna be $2. The second go around will be 50 cents. I'm not gonna just give them away, but it's gonna be cheap, reasonable. So many sheets, pretty sheets, black sheets. I got so many. I'm gonna get rid of those 10 cents. I'm gonna go through all my sheets, all my blankets. All my sheets gonna be 10 cents, and all my blankets, I'm gonna just keep is. Let me see. I'm gonna keep about 7 blankets. The rest of the blankets, I'm gonna get rid of them. I'm gonna sell them for $1 a blanket. I'm gonna do this. I remember one year we had a yard sale. I had so many shoes. 50 cents. People bought those shoes like crazy. The shoes I have now, $1. I'm not selling nothing for no 50 cents until I get to the end. I'm gonna show y'all the stuff gonna go fast. I have stuff that I have is new. I am tired. I have wasted, literally wasted at least out of my 60 years. I would say I have wasted at least a good 5 years out of my 60 years. Not too bad. Over the years, I have wasted so much money. I have wasted so much time, and I'm just over it. And you guys, if you're younger, you'll realize once you get in your 50s, you're gonna start to think like, "Hey, why did I do this? Why did I do that?" It's only one thing I regret. I regret getting married at 16. But hey, that's what they used to do in the olden days. But most of the people that got married young in the olden days, they stayed together for and still together, and they've been married and together 40, 50, 60 years. I only stayed with my husband for 4 years. You know why? You really want to know why? You really want to know why my first marriage only lasted 4 years? Because I got married for the wrong reasons. I got pregnant for the wrong reasons. I really did. I got married and pregnant for the wrong reasons. And I'm going to tell you those reasons. The only reason why, I got pregnant, I had a best friend named Audrey. She passed away in her 30s. I had another best friend named Terrace. I don't know if she's still alive. I don't really know. Terrace was older than us. I think Terrace was a couple of years older than us. We was her and went the same grade with her brother, Dwayne. Terrace was a couple of years older than us. It was me, her, and Audrey. We was tight. I mean, tight. We used to do everything together. Spoke together, shoplift together, um, spend a night out. I don't think nobody ever, I wonder why nobody, I don't think nobody ever was able to spend a night at my house. The only person we spent the night at their house was Audrey. I don't even think we spent the night at Tara's house. Me and Tara's always spent the night at Audrey's house. I don't think they ever spent the night at my house. Maybe because we didn't have enough room. I didn't have my own room because I had to share my room with my little brother. And Audrey, I think she had her own room. And Terry sure didn't have her own room. It was a whole bunch of them kids. So that's probably why, we always spent the night at Audrey's house. And then Audrey had some sisters. Two sisters was tight. Lived in Tempe. We used to always go spend a night out there. Audrey had two sisters. They was like, you see one, you see the other. And let me just start the car. Ooh, ouch. Good. Oh God, right on the kill me. Kill me. I don't know why I didn't do that. I don't know why I didn't do that. Ring on jewelry. I don't know why I didn't do this. It's right here. Dumbass. Oh, I can call them. That's what I did. Okay, I call them in a minute. Oh, that one no $15. Okay, I'll call it when I get done. I don't know why I didn't know anything. Why won't come on? Ah, I don't know why I just didn't do this. Better take a job. Okay, now we finna drink this. Okay, I'm back. I don't know why I had the ignition on. That's the main reason. I got pregnant and married for the wrong reason. Terrence got pregnant. I think she was like 2 months pregnant and Audrey got pregnant. She was about 2 months old because I think she had her baby in like August or September, and I had my baby in October. Then I got pregnant. That's no reason why I got pregnant because they was pregnant. Telling you we was three alike. We did everything together. The one thing we didn't have sex together. But yeah, we was three. And then like them, they were. Let me see. Audrey, she stayed home with her baby. Terrence had to go. Instead of May wasn't playing. Terrence had to go. She moved with her baby daddy. Audrey's daddy made her stay home with the baby. And me like a dummy. I wanted to go live with my kid's daddy, but my grandma was like, no, 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 no. You can get married, but you're not going to live with him. Why did I do that? Why did I get married? I turned 16 March the 4th. I got married March the 12th. Yeah, I think it was March the 12th. Yeah, I got married on my daddy's birthday. I didn't even know it was his birthday when I got married. So I got married. We got married at the courthouse. It was so funny. We ain't have no money. We ain't have nowhere to go. We riding around in his car. It's raining, thundering. I should have knew something right there. It was raining and thundering. I had to go live with his sister. He wasn't working. He was only 19. He wasn't working. We had to go live with his sister. And at his sister's house was her boyfriend, and her. She had one. She had 3 or 4 kids already. And here I am pregnant with one. She used to treat me so bad. She used to make me they had an outhouse for the back door. She used to make me sleep outside on this porch for the outhouse. And there was a tree right there. Sometimes I go under the tree if it's hot. She did that. My dumb stupid butt in love. Yes, she did. His grandpa found out what she was doing. He made us come there with him. That man was the sweetest man. My husband, mama, daddy was white, and my husband, mama was Hispanic. His wife was okay, and then they had their son living there, Junior. Well, his room was like on a porch. It was built-in porch, so he sit there looking out the window, hollering at the girl. But when the first of the month or the third of the month came, when it's time for him to get his check, Well, he waiting on that mailman. He up and ready. So that mailman come, he hit that door, and he be gone. He hit that door, he been gone. He be gone to that store. And then it was a corner store. At, they used to give that man, their grandpa, credit. He can build a credit. I don't know was it a limit on his credit, but everybody used to go there and give stuff on credit. His kids, especially his granddaughter, my husband's sister. She drained her grandpa like ooh, she took all his money. Every month he had to go to the store, cash his check, pay the bill. Even his son, Junior. We had a credit too there with the store for beer. What kind of beer it was? I don't remember what kind of beer he used to drink. Every day that man used to drink beer, 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 every single day. But thank God for their grandpa. We used to call him Grandpa. I don't even know what his real name was. I don't remember Grandpa. That man, that man, that man. He helped us out with my first baby. They had like a back. The front was a built-in porch. His brother slept there. My husband, grandpa, brother, no son, slept there. And there was another porch in the back by the outhouse. Enclosed porch. And another open porch. And then the outhouse. The bathroom was hooked. We used to sleep back there. Thank God for that man. He saved me. And then my husband got a job with his brother-in-law working with glass. Back then, that was the best job ever. That was the best job ever. My husband lost that job because he fell on a slippery floor carrying a big old piece of glass, cut his hand all up. You know how they do it when you get hurt on the job. They won't get rid of you right then for 6 months or a year. And then when you go back, you'll work a couple of weeks or a month. And then after that, they'll tell you, oh, we don't need you no more. That's how they do it. That's how they did him. Only if I knew what I know now about their daddy. I'm like, we gotta move. So his uncle had a house on South Phoenix. I think yeah, I don't know. When we moved there, I only had 2 kids and I got pregnant with my third son later. All I know, we moved out when I was pregnant with my third son. So we moved in his uncle's house on South Phoenix. A nice little 2, 3 bedroom house, I think. I don't three, it had to be a 3 bedroom house. We moved over there. Everything going good. I don't know where my husband was working at. I have a slight idea. But my grandma had had a heart attack, and they took her veins and her heart was clogged up. So they took some veins out her leg to put in her heart. She was doing okay. Only if I knew, I didn't know. My grandma wanted, my grandma, she had my little brother. My little brother probably was about 5 or 6. So they was like, your grandma, she want to come live with you. She not doing good, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So my grandma came and my little brother came to live with me. I got pregnant, or either I was pregnant with my third son. I told my husband, cause you know how kids are. I already had 2 kids. Then I had my little brother. I was like, we need to move and let my grandma stay here in the house. Cause I don't want my kids, to drive her crazy. Running around playing and stuff. I don't want that to happen. So we need to move. He was like, yeah, whatever. And I asked my grandma, she was like, she didn't, only she would tell me, no, I want you to stay here. She didn't tell me that. So I went and signed up for the project. So we moved to the project. I did not know my grandma wanted to stay with me. So we moved in the projects. I hadn't delivered, I don't know, had I delivered my son yet? I don't remember. I don't think I was pregnant. I think I had him. And then they called me like, oh, we had to rush her to the hospital. Get to the hospital. They say she's had a stroke. She was paralyzed on her left side. I'll never forget, it was her left side. So she had to move out the house with my little brother, move in with one of her daughters. She didn't like living with that daughter, so she moved with another daughter. And that's when she really became like nonverbal, not doing nothing, just laying up in the bed. Well, I kept calling them because I was working and stuff and telling them I'm coming, tell them I'm coming to see her. This before they rushed her to the hospital. I'm like, I'm coming, tell her I'm coming to see her, I'm coming to see her. Tell her. So we went to go see her. She, doing fine. As soon as we left, probably about 10, 15 minutes later, they called. They said they had to rush her back to the hospital. So we get to the hospital. She's gone. Like everybody say, she was just waiting to see me. But that last time, and she saw me. But, oh my grandma. But yeah, I got married and had a baby for the two wrong reasons. Just because my friend's pregnant and I wanted to go live with him. My grandma was like, no, you got to get married. So that's that. But after I left my husband for no good person. And then I started dating my cousin girlfriend brother. We was doing good. We was working. We was doing really good. Then I was thinking, because he has sickle cell. Sickle cell is nothing to play with. And I was thinking, like, we was together for 11 years. 11 years. We broke up what? It was so funny. The what? I would say second time we broke up. I came home. Well, we had got an apartment in Mesa. We were supposed to move together in Mesa, right? I don't know how we got an apartment or whatever. I came home. He had his clothes packed. Oh, okay. Trying to sneak off, huh? He had left some there and he had took them. He had everything packed. Like, okay. I got all his clothes, put his clothes in the bathroom in the bathtub, set him on fire. Me and the kids went to the store, got some gas. I poured on them clothes, set the clothes on fire. Bathroom full of smoke. Me and my kids in the house calling me. I sent them outside. It was so funny. I got the clothes out finally after I turned the water on. I threw them outside in the back in the trash. Like, okay, you trying to leave me? So I went on and moved to the apartment in Mesa. He went his way. We was broken up about, I don't know, about 3, 4 months. In Mesa, I was working at Jack in the Box. Oh, God. It was hard. It was hard, but I was doing it. Yep. So I couldn't do it. I moved my friend for a couple of months. Thank God for that, Joni. I signed up for the projects again. And he had signed up for Section 8. So I moved in the project. He found him in Section 8. So we decided to get back together. We got back together. No, I moved in the project. He moved in there with me for a minute until his Section 8 came through. It was doing good. One while his sister lived with me, his sister girlfriend lived with me, his other sister lived with me. We were all having fun doing our thing. Yeah, we were. We had fun together, Yolanda. I remember one time, that's when we used to smoke something. And I never forget this. His sister, she used to sit outside on the porch. And she used to, just watch some people selling their little stuff. Right. One time she was sitting on the porch. No, she had went and got in my car. She was sitting down. Because she had a little mental issue. She was just sitting down in my car. All of a sudden the police came. They used to call him one time. One time. Everybody started screaming one time, one time, one time. Everybody started running. She seen this guy. They didn't know she was in the car. She seen this guy put something under the tree and put something under a rock. So after everybody took off, police rode through. She sit in the car, peeping and waiting. So she got out the car. She went to go check to see what did he hide. She knew what it was, but she didn't know which spot he had put what in. So she checked under the tree. She said it was his GUN. Then she checked under the rock. Oh my God, it was so much DRUGS. It was so much. She gave it to her sister to hold because she didn't want to hold it. She gave it to her sister, and she didn't feel safe with her sister having it. And then she passed us all a little bit. And then she went and got it from her sister, and she gave it to me to hold. I was nervous holding it out, like, oh my God. And then her sister's like, why are you taking it from me? I'm not gonna do it all, la la la. She's like, no, give it to me. So she gave it to me to hold. And then her sister wanted some more. She told her sister to go get some money, come back and buy it from her. We was telling her, we was like, Yolanda, go back outside on the porch because they might think something. You know, if they go back over there and don't see their stuff, and you in the house because she's always sitting on the porch. But that night she was sitting in the car. So they didn't really know. We was scared though. You know how that stuff be having you tweaking. We was scared. So we told her, we're like, Yolanda, go back and sit on the porch because they're going to think something if they don't see you on that porch. So she went and sit on the porch for a little while. Oh my God, I was so scared holding that stuff. She'll come to me and tell me what to give everybody. Because it was four of us. It was me, my boyfriend's sister, my boyfriend's girlfriend, and her. So we finally, next morning came. It took us like, oh my God. And we like, the next morning came like, what we used to do, just get HIGH at night. And then the daytime, we go to work, go do what we got to do, you know? So the next day came, she asked me how much I had a shot. I think that lasted us about a week. Oh, we just imagine they would have found out that she had that. Oh my God, it was so much. It lasted a good week. So we used to, act like our regular self and tell her at night to go on the porch. And, they did not never figure out that she had it. They didn't, thank God. They might have, would have did if they found out she had that. But they didn't, cause cause they knew in the daytime, and we would have been like in the daytime, not going to work, stuck in the house, and they didn't see us for a week. They would have knew something. But in the daytime, we go to work, school, whatever we was doing, we acted normal, cause that was our routine. But at night, it was on and popping. But God, it lasted a whole week. God, that's what I'm saying. People be looking at me and they think I'm this sweet little innocent girl. God, you don't know what I've been through. You guys just don't understand what I've been through, guys. But that was crazy. They did not ever, figure out that she had it. Thank God. Cause just imagine if they would have. I don't know what they'd have did now, but thank God they didn't ever find out. She had it, and it was so funny. Cause my boyfriend, he used to live on Section 8 on an apartment. It was so funny. One time I was over his house. I used to go back and forth, back and forth. And I was at his house for about a week straight. And they kept telling me, go check on your apartment, go check on your apartment. Overall, I do think I had a good life, but it could have been better. I think if I had a mom and a dad, or just a mom, it could have been better. I know I am blessed to have what I do have, to have what I do have in my life, to have you guys. But it could have been better. And there's nothing that I can do about the past. The past is the past. Only those that didn't have a parent as they was growing up, even people that grew up in foster care. I could just imagine. That's why I try my best to love those kids the best way I could. To give them the love that I know I would have wanted when I was little that I didn't get. That's the main reason why I became a foster parent. When my kids was little, I always had kids around us. They always had their friends come over spend the night. Everybody always at our house all the time. I was like, dang, sometimes go over their house. And then they finally did get some friends where they, started going over their house. You got to be careful about where you let your kids go. But I trusted these kids and their families. They got grew up with some good kids, not no bad kids. Well, overall, I had a good life, but it could have been better. It could have been better. And I am blessed. I am happy for what I do, God. What I, been through it taught me. I grew up not trusting nobody. Still to this day, I really don't trust nobody. You can't. You don't have no friends. You might have like associates, but you do not have any friends. Can't trust nobody. And I grew up like that because my grandma, she used to tell me all kind of stuff. She was like, don't do this, don't do that, don't, you know. But I still do have at least a good 10 to 20 years left where I could, do some of the stuff on my bucket list. It's not that much. I don't want to lie, just a little bit. But yeah, I'm just so happy because I could have been, put through worse things. I was in an abusive relationship. Thank God I didn't stay. I knew to get out. Stayed in that abusive relationship for 7 months. And thank God I did get out before it was too late because I could have got hurt. He could have got hurt. One of my kids could have got hurt. Thank God I did get out. I am so happy and blessed I was able to get out of that. Because when he started abusing me, I was fine with it because I didn't have nowhere to go, nobody to go to or nothing. I ain't know nothing about no shelters. I didn't have nobody. So when he was abusing me, I just dealt with it, but only dealt with it for 7 months. It was, oh my God. I have to tell y'all the story how I met him. I think I told it before, but my best friend, that's what I'm saying, friends. She called herself my friend. She set me up. She told me at the end, she was like, I thought it was your husband doing everything. I didn't know it was you. I'm my relationship. It's always been me to go get it. My husband now, he'll tell you, I'm the one. I've been the go getter. My friend thought it was my husband. She found out real quick. It wasn't. She found out real quick it was me. But that's what I want. I want people to think it's him. But really it's me. Yeah, my friend wasn't no best friend at the time. Out to steal my husband. Girl, you can have him. She thought she was getting me. You got God. Yeah. She did me a favor. My husband, was on live one day at a restaurant. I think it was at Chili's, and I told him to tell y'all. I don't know if anybody see the she probably remember, but yeah. He was abusing me, it was fine. But when he started abusing my kid, it was time to go. It was time to go. I'm like, not my babies. Oh hell no, not my babies. But yeah, that's the first thing I need to start doing, decluttering my home. I've been here for 23 years. I need to get rid of. I don't know why I don't like letting stuff go. I don't know. I guess because everybody, all my family, everybody left me when I was younger. Could that be the reason? Do you know? Put in a comment down below. What could be? Well, I can ask chat, but I want to hear from you guys. What could be a reason why I do not like throwing stuff away? I'm a hoarder, but I'm not no nasty hoarder, a dirty hoarder. Well, I think because I've been, everybody done left me. And I was young. Everybody, my auntie, my uncle, my grandma, my mom, my daddy was never there. My daddy told me one time when I finally found out where he lived, I went over there, over his house. He was out cleaning his van, and I stopped by like, I brought your grandkids by to see you because they never had seen my daddy. They never had seen their grandpa. You know what he told me? He walked up to the van. He told me, he said, get away from here. I don't want her to think we're dating. That's what he said. I'm like, well, I brought your grandkids to see you. It's like, get away from here. I don't want her to think we dating. I'm like, why you just can't tell her I'm your daughter? Yeah, that was pretty messed up. I remember many a days he used to work at the Salvation Army Center for years. He was a doctor. That's what I think. My mama was in the hospital and he had sex with her in the hospital and got pregnant with me because he was a doctor. I remember many a days I sit at the window, he'll call and say, I'm going to bring you something for your birthday. I'm going to bring you something for your Christmas on a certain day. I remember many a days I sit out the window looking. But he used to always come pick me up in the blue bus to take me to the Salvation Army. That's where I learned to swim at. That's where I went to church at. Because they had a church there. They had a pool there. I remember many days I sit up looking out the window for him to bring me stuff for my birthday. He'll eventually bring the stuff, but it'll be months and months and months later. Probably years later. Who knows? But he used to always come pick me up after school to take me to the center to play. One time when I got on the bus, the boy who opened the bus door, because it's in the bus and you pull a thing and it'll open the door, it was my brother. It was his son. I didn't even know. Mm-mm. I didn't even know that was my brother all them years until we got grown. And he was like, I'm Robbie, the one who used to open the bus door. My daddy didn't never say, y'all brothers and sisters. And then I used to go to school with two of my cousins. I didn't even know they was my cousins until we got older. And then one time, my son was going to this high school. My auntie granddaughter was going to high school. And I was talking to my auntie. We were naming names. And she was telling me about her granddaughter went to that school. And we was talking. I asked her name. I asked my son now, do he remember the girl name there? He's like, yeah, I used to like her. He said he used to like her. See, look at that. What if they would have started dating? That's why people, y'all need to tell people, these kids, who their family is. What if they would have started dating? And what if they would have had a baby? That baby would have probably came out all jacked up. That'd have been messed up. They would have had a baby. Found out later that they had to be like, what would my auntie granddaughter be to my kids? Second, third cousin? Probably second cousin, huh? Second cousin. That baby probably would have came out all jacked up. But you younger people, I'm serious. I know I keep saying this over and over and over. And I just hope and pray to God that American dream come back quick. Because I still have two young kids. I have a 26-year-old and a 22-year-old. And I would love for them to experience the American dream. Date, get married, have a baby, have a family, have a career. Who knows if that ever will come back? I'm serious, guys. I just hope my two kids listening to me about saving, saving, saving. I don't want to be too much into their business. I just hope they are saving, saving, and get a better job. They got a good job now, but they need a better job. They need a job, a better job. They need one of them jobs when you be on it for 20, 30 years, you can retire and you get some good pay. It's not too late. They still young. I just hope and pray to God that I don't want them to be barely making it, barely, or need a man or a woman to help them. Like I told my daughter, don't you ever move out. You move out, make sure you can pay everything by yourself. Even if you move with a roommate, even if you move with a man, do not move if you can't pay all your bills by yourself. Please. Don't do it. Make sure if I rent $1,000, make sure you have $3,000 to $6,000 saved for emergency. Cause you don't know when that boyfriend or that roommate gonna up and jump and leave you. Both of y'all name on that lease, you still stuck. Or if you don't put his name on the lease, you stuck. Either way, you're gonna be still stuck. So just make sure you have enough to cover everything by yourself. All your bill equals $6,000 a month. Make sure you have 18,000 saved. That's a lot of money. Oh my god. I need a new car. I need to work on that. My mobile home, RV home, that will come once we, sell this. We invested in a fixer up home, so thank God for that. We don't know what we're gonna do with it. Most likely it's gonna be to sell it. Fix it up and sell it. Hopefully it'll be ready in a year or two. Hopefully we don't run into no more problems. So that's a good investment. We're gonna just flip it. I don't want to move on South Phoenix. So we'll just flip it and we should make a pretty penny for it, but who knows? Things happen, things change, so we just did that. It's in the making, it's on the list. Thank God for that. And my RV will be coming, but that's gonna happen when I'm older. If it's just to sit in my front yard and sleep in it every weekend, I'm getting an RV. I don't care. I'm gonna get me an RV. If I just park it in my yard and sleep in it on the weekend, I'm getting an RV. I'm getting me an RV, but I don't know. I just wish I just wish. I just wish. I know I'm blessed. I know that I'm ready, but I need more. I want more. I just don't want to be just, living paycheck to paycheck. I want to be where I can, if I just laying around, sitting around the house, I could just jump up and go to the casino if I want to. I could just jump up and go to the casino if I want to. I want it to be like that. That's the way I want it to be. Or I could just jump up and go when I want to. I ain't got to be filthy rich. Just a little extra money, what I can do. 'Cause I ain't that picky. I don't want that much. I wasn't born, like that. Gotta have name brand. I wasn't raised like that. I was not raised like that. I was raised to survive and have a little extra to enjoy your life. And that's what I have been able to do. Yeah, I take you to get your kids some food. I know you're scared. You don't want to do this. He took me to Jack in the Box, bought my kid $40, $50 of food. And he took me back. And then there was another time I was scared. Like, can you take me to my house to get my kids some food? He like, sure. He took me to my house. I went in there, got a whole bunch of canned food, got a can opener, and he took me back. Yeah. But if I had to do that to get my baby some food, I would have did it. But thank God I didn't have to do it both times. The first time he took me to Jack in the Box, bought my kid a bunch of food. And the second time he took me to the house and I don't know where my husband was at. I don't remember. And I went in the house, got a whole bunch of canned food. I remember I got a can opener, a whole bunch of canned food, whatever we had. I don't care. I do what I gotta do to feed my baby. Ain't no way in the hell I would let my baby go hungry. That's why I got so pissed out when I heard about Texas had that outing when they lights was out and this lady baby had died. A newborn baby had died from the cold in the house. Ain't no way I would have had to walk the streets with my baby to do something to get somewhere to get some heat for my baby. Ain't no way I would have let sit up there and did nothing while my baby passed. I was so mad when I heard about that. I even told him, I'm like, a woman should never be broke. Why you gonna go around here humping men for free? A woman should never. If I was single, If I was single, I would never be broke. If I was single, never. You giving it away free anyway, so why not? Uh-uh. And I don't care. I don't care. You call me what you. You could call me what you want to call me or whatever you want. But if it got to do with providing for my babies, I'm gonna do what I have to do. But thank God I did not have to ever do nothing crazy. Thank God for that. But yeah, guys, just spending the night in my van. I want to do van life so bad. But this not the right time because I can't do it in no plane van. I need an RV whenever I get to that point. Even if I'm old and crippled, and I'm gonna still get my RV, and I'm gonna experience this for some a month, a week, or something. I'm gonna do this before I leave this earth. I just gotta be patient. I know what I want. Like Justina say, never wish for something over and over because it could come true. Because she said that's what she used to do, wish she could do van life. Now she was forced to do van life. She said, I forgot how you said. Whatever you wish for, it could come true. And just hope and pray you wish for something good. But okay, that's it. I'm ran the battery down in this car. I don't know why did I hook it. Why did I leave it alone? I can call the. I don't know. Do they? Because they charge the 15 extra money to tow the car. So hopefully, I'm gonna ask them if do you lose any. I think they only give you 3 a year to get help. I don't know. Come to give you a jump. Take any. If it do, I ain't gonna say nothing to my husband. I want to hear his fucking mouth. I'm just gonna call them and come give me a jump. And I just hope and pray God end up with needing a fucking bad. I just should need a jump. This ain't never happened before. So hopefully I didn't drain it too much. And first, if they say take one of my things away, I'm gonna tell my husband. Tell him I need a jump. I don't even know what the cables are. I'm just gonna tell him we need a jump. I need a jump. So you gonna do a jump or not? You know, because now I'm at the age where I don't care no more. I don't worry about no more. Something happened, I just pray and I leave it in God's hand. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to argue. It doesn't happen. It ain't nothing we can do. You know, it ain't nothing you can do about it. It's done and over. You gonna give me a jump or what? If not, I'll call the people. So that's what I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking. I was gonna just leave it on for. I don't know. I shouldn't have never put. I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and listening, and hopefully, my first thing I gotta do is start decluttering this house. And put in the comment down below why you think I don't like throwing stuff away. I think because everybody done left me in my life, and I just don't want to get rid of nothing. That's what I think. Since on my other channel, I buying at the Family Dollar pictures, mirror, all kind of stuff, clothes, shoes, lots of stuff I have still in there in the closet. Ain't been over it. Oh my God, I got so much stuff. And I know that's the first thing I need to start doing before I, start working on anything else. Decluttering this house. I got 2 years to declutter this house before the next step in my life. I'm 60 years old now. I gotta get this started. But thank you guys for listening, and I'll let you guys know what happened with the fan. I hope it just start up tomorrow, cause I didn't when it went out. I just turned it once or twice. I didn't, keep turning it, and I just hope, cause you know how sometimes that last crank can fuck up the battery. So hopefully I didn't do that. Cause I don't have no money with no battery. Oh my God! Do you know how much batteries cost? Oh my, please, Lord. Hey, nothing I can do. It happened, right? Can't cry over spoiled milk. Hopefully, if I need a battery, we have a warranty. Oh my God, please. Oh my God. Well, we ain't had no jump. People be asking me for jumps. I don't get jumps. I just wonder why my aunt never give people rides or jumps or nothing. I know why now. She got a 1998 car. I don't even got 100,000 miles on it. I know why, cause she didn't ever. I used to give people jumps and stuff when I was younger, but now I'm older, I think about it. That's more in the You know, that could have been my last jump on my car. I can't do it no more. I don't have the money like that no more. Like to give somebody a ride or something, I might, but jumps and stuff, I don't do that no more. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye, guys. We gotta go get out of here. I'm gonna go get my nails done. I need to go get my nails done tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you. Have a blessed night. It is, what time is it? 12:01. It is Monday. It is Monday, June the 29th. This year is almost over. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.